Yo, what's up, everybody? Oop, hold on. Oh, sorry. And we back here with more reactions. We got Skinned today. Bianca Devins. First thing you might notice, got lights on in my room. Usually it's like it was too bright, but I don't know if it's just the angle of the camera or some of the blackening in the back that's helped dampen some of the blinding light in here. But now, like, hey, it looks different. Very white. But again, I am working on moving things. I do have all the stuff necessary. I just need to reorder these things here, which, by the way, for anyone who just likes things to be neat and nice and organized or has OCD in general, sorry. Especially this patch right here. It don't look pretty. And over the door. I definitely didn't give. It wasn't like, oh, I tried my best and I sucked at it, which, I mean, that probably would happen anyways, but like, I just splattered shit. Like, even as I was putting it up, it's like, yeah, it's not straight, I don't give a fuck. I just kept going. So sorry if that bothers your eyes and whatnot, but like, it was pretty much was just to dampen the strong echo that would come in and out of this room, and it worked successfully. So I don't really care what it looks like, though this part here I did quite well on these two sides, and decent over here. Like, some parts aren't great, but you know. Anyways, we're here for Skinned now. We're not gonna really talk about it. We're not gonna harp on it like we have the last couple ones. You know the deal if you've been watching them all by this point. I don't have any hopes of anything with the videos changing by this point. And it definitely seems like a lot of people agree, and no one has, well, not a lot of people, but a handful of people that left comments agreed that the videos have gone downhill. And so it doesn't sound or give me any faith that they ever have recovered within these last two. So it is what it is. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna really discuss it much. If the video's boring, I will share that, but I'm not gonna beat it. I ain't gonna beat the dead horse, or you know, I ain't gonna go too far in discussion. I was gonna say like, yeah, the video's boring or something like that. But let's not jump the gun yet. So Bianca, I was hoping Bianca Devins was gonna be a female killer. Turns out Bianca Devins is a victim, much like, in a way, like the first one they ever did, Eliza Lamb. But like, no one really knows what happened to her, so technically a victim, but who knows if it was through self or if someone got her. It's a mystery to this day. You never know. But I don't remember the dude's name. I don't really care, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but maybe it's Brandon. There we go. Brandon. I was like, maybe this annotation will tell me. Yes, Brandon, some dude who I guess was obsessed with Bianca, at least that's how the story goes. They would hang out. He wanted to get with her. I think. I mean, I could be remembering this wrong. I looked it up several days ago, so like, apologies if this is incorrect. It's like close enough, but not. It probably was not accurate. But like the gist of it, that I can remember. I believe she did videos and stuff, at least on YouTube and whatnot, because this was very recently. I think it was within the last 4 or 5 years, something like that. So it wasn't like the other ones back in the 80s and stuff. YouTube didn't exist. Like, YouTube was cruising. So they called her an influencer, which I think anybody who is on YouTube doesn't like to be called an influencer, because it's like I'm just making videos for fun. I'm not influencing anybody. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I hate that term, and I think a lot of YouTubers hate that term. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I think she had a lot of, as I mean, with just about any woman on any platform ever, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, probably TikTok, etc., etc., etc. You're gonna have people slobbering all over you. You're gonna have your simps of probably multiple different genders and whatnot. Like, mostly male, but probably from all genders. You're gonna have simps. Pretty fucking standard. And so I don't. They did use the term incel in there at some point, which I don't like that term at all. Like, not that I don't think it's accurate or anything like that. I just think it's extremely sexist and inappropriate. Because if you tried labeling women with a title as such, you would be canceled. But it's okay because it's men and no one gives a fuck about men. So haha, men are pathetic and they want to have sex but they can't get any, so they're fucking angry and they take it out on women and they hate women because of stuff like that. Like, that's some of the most sexist fucking shit I think I've ever heard. So I fucking hate that term. But that's just me. But that's what Brandon, I believe, was labeled as, and all the people that were like rooting him on and whatnot was labeled as. He slit her throat in the car. I believe it was in the car when this happened, or maybe he pulled her out of the car by this point, but I'm pretty sure it was in the car. Slit her throat and whatnot, and she was bleeding out. Poor thing. Like, I know that didn't sound sincere, but honestly, like, I was just caught up in the same tone I was speaking of. But no, honestly, poor thing. Like, God, just imagine just someone just slits their throat and just you're bleeding out and you know you're dying and there's literally nothing you can do about it. Like, that's gotta hurt like fucking hell, I would imagine, and just the feeling of just life draining. It's gotta fucking suck. Like, I feel really bad. But even worse for the family and whatnot, because it was like recorded and stuff, and even, I guess, videos of her having sex, which how that was videotaped, I'm not 100% positive. Kind of weird. But the weirdest part, I think, is like the police released that information for like some kind of documentary or something about her life, and the family sued over it. It's weird shit. Very weird shit there. I didn't really look too deep into that one because it's really bizarre. Yes, photos and videos and stuff of her death like got constantly shared and harassed to her family. Like, it's bad enough that you had to lose a sibling or a child, but for people to just constantly keep sending it to you, that's incredibly fucked up, man. So really sad that all of them had to go through that. Yeah, I mean, bloody murder, death, obsession, and inappropriate feelings and stuff. Like, I imagine that could be one hell of a video. We'll see what Skynd does with it. Let's bring it on down here. Bianca Devins, Skynd. Let's see what you got for me.
Obsession for you is driving me insane. All I wanted was to be close to you. So say yes, yes, Juliet, I will follow you too.
She was supposed to come home early morning hours, tiptoe through the living room. She would fall asleep next to anime and pink clouds. July 14th, 2019.
6:03 a.m. Paradise dark hair, black top throat cut, face splattered with blood. wear scams for money or
Oxy.
short skirts and Converse. Grew up on the internet, Virgo, Venus, Tino.
She was supposed to come home early morning hours. Tiptoe through the living room. She would fall asleep next to anime and pink clouds. July 14th, 2019.
6 a.m.
You are nothing.
Paradise dog hair.
I was cheating on you.
Laptop throat hot.
I can't replace you in a fucking
Face
second.
splattered with blood.
I used you.
It's redemption, right way. You never forget me. Sorry, fuckers, you're gonna have to find somebody else to orbit.
My neck hurts. My neck hurts. My neck hurts. My neck hurts.
6 a.m.
My neck hurts.
Paradise dog hair.
My neck hurts.
Laptop throat hot.
My neck hurts.
Face splattered with blood.
My neck hurts.
Yes, Julia. On social media. Some people save the image and continue to post them.
It's a lot of seconds of silence and black screen. Fascinating. Alright. Before we talk about that, I gotta see what the comments say. Because I know what I want them to say, but I want to see what they're going to say. I thought so. Oh my god, I like that. There's someone for the top. This is the top comment here. Because as I was looking at the girl that played Bianca there at the beginning, I kind of like, because everything got animated and whatnot, and I wasn't paying attention after that. But at the beginning, it was just like, I feel like I've seen this girl before. I think she was in another Skynd video. Like, which one? Was she one of the prostitutes? The girl who played the main girl from Columbine. Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. That's right. Anyways, let's see. Yeah. Hollywood and Dead. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. So we have someone saying that thinking Skynd, whatnot. A lot of people talking about Bianca and this sad stuff. Like something like this happened in my town and whatnot. Okay, saying it's powerful and smooth. Poster death photos on Discord. They send them out everywhere. It's crazy. Don't stop doing what you do. I love your music and your lyrics. Okay, so yeah, it's okay. So pretty much what I expected to see in the comment section. Of any YouTube video of something a group or anyone that is popular and whatnot, which is endless praise, which is what I expected. I wanted to see if anyone had the balls to speak out and say anything different and whatnot. Here's what I'll say. I can appreciate that they went in a different direction with the video. The anime stuff is really cool because, as it says in the music itself, she really liked anime and whatnot. Or at least that's what is implied. Very cool. All the pink and bright colors and stuff like that. Someone said in the comments it was her favorite color, and I probably a lot of what was represented maybe in her videos or something or whatever she did. Because like fucking, where was that line in here? Nude body shot 150. Buy a sketch with money or oxy. Like, I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but she was 17. So like, though there was this whole thing on, I can't remember what it was. It was like some kind of streaming service or something. I can't remember, but there was a lot of underage people pretending to be overage and doing very inappropriate stuff on it. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. So wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't be the first time it happened, but also like I don't know. It's just context clues I'm guessing with here. So yeah, the color schemes and everything going on are really cool. Like it, very neon-y, very cool. Anime, an interesting new twist on it. As for, I mean, obviously the big anime eyes, so she had painted eyes over the eyes. Okay, cool. I get that, how things going in and out of animation. Very cool. Very interesting. Like that. As for the progression of the video, again, we're not going to beat a dead horse. Just going to state opinions here. No real progression. Nothing moved. Nothing happened. Just very minimalist amount of information given throughout the video. I mean, without the lyrics, you would not know what happened to Bianca at all. Not even an inkling besides blood of some kind. That's about it. Bianca herself, the character, John Wayne Gacy's it, just sits in front of a mirror the entire time. Doesn't really do anything. Even animated, you could literally have some kind of knife, blood, splatter thing, even if it's just for like one quick 2-second frame. Chose not to do that. That's a choice. The music itself, while I can appreciate that it kind of went into a different direction and whatnot, it felt very experimental and like trying to go out of the way, or go into a different direction, try to be unique and different and whatnot. I can respect that. Say next to Armine, but I would actually potentially put Armine above this one. Like every other song has just been crushing banger, amazing. Armine I felt was very weak the first time I listened to it. I like it a little bit more now that I've listened to it more, but I would definitely say that it is the weakest Skynd song that was ever made. This might beat that. I think the song was, well, I can appreciate it being experimental. I think some of the rhythms were very weird. The heavy voice filter in the beginning was almost inaudible. Like, lyrics were almost inaudible. I probably would not have caught them if I didn't already know what they were beforehand. The chorus felt okay. The spacing on some of the neck hurts and the dams and stuff like that, like, just felt kind of awkward and weird and kind of oddly spaced. Yeah, honestly, I gotta say, like, huge props for the animation. But if I was ranking this, I would say our Yeah, either Armine or John Wayne Gacy's like the weakest video, and this is just slightly above that. And the only reason is because the animation. If it wasn't for the anime and the animation, it would be like the bottom of bottom tier. And the song, honestly, think is the weakest I've ever heard from Skynd ever. So, wasn't really digging it. Not really feeling it. I'm not gonna lie to you. But maybe when we go back through it, maybe something will pop up and be like, never mind. Feeling it. But at the current moment, that's gonna be enough for me, dog. Across the board. So going through the comments, not surprising at all. Everyone's praising and sucking Skynd's dick profusely. That's just the internet, man. either you like the group and no matter how good or bad the art they put out is, you either absolutely love it's the greatest thing you've ever heard, changed your entire existence, or you fucking despise the fuck out of it and it's the biggest crap that ever could be crap. It's like no middle ground on the internet. I'm gonna try to find the middle ground. Appreciate the animation, appreciate the direction, I appreciate going in a different way, but at the same time, I think it's the weakest I've ever heard and almost the weakest I've ever seen from Skynd. But that's just me personally. Anyways, just wants one person in the comments to be like, anyone else think that they've fallen off pretty hard? But it's the internet. You're not gonna get that unless it was something egregious. But the people that are going to be looking it up are the people that are going to want to like it. So there you go. So I'm very interested about this. Let's see if they put it in here. This quote was Here Comes Hell, It's Redemption, right? Which someone said in the comments was Hollywood Undead, I want to say. But see, this is a quote from a Snapchat that Brandon Andrew Clark sent on the drive home before killing Bianca. It was taken while driving down a highway. You have nothing else added to that. May you never forget me, I believe is what he said. I think he tried to kill himself, but was unsuccessful. Can't remember. This was found at the scene where the killer in Bianca's body was found. It's reference to the fact that he was going to commit suicide by throat slice. Also posted on a Snapchat which ultimately failed. And medics got which he ultimately failed. And medics got him to the hospital in time to be saved in the trial. Yeah. Doesn't that suck when you're trying to be a piece of shit and get away with it, and they don't let you get away with it? It's great for everyone else. So fucking sucks to be you piece of shit. And the sorry fuckers, you're gonna have to find someone else to orbit. This is a message sent along with a picture of Bianca's corpse on her Discord server. Orbit in this case refers to orbiters by Urban Dictionary's definition. A guy that wants to sleep with his female friend. He orbits her, hangs out with in a needy way, and helps with getting sex someday. I mean, most of the time we call that a simp, but that is fine. See, I follow you, follow the gram, Instagram, obviously. Yes, I will follow you, follow whoever I wanted more. You've caused me pain. My obsession with you is driving me insane. So much so that he decided that if he couldn't have her, no one can. This makes me sick to my stomach. So this is an annotation, guys. This is not a comment. You're supposed to leave the personal bits of information out. This is just supposed to be purely factual annotations. You know what I mean? Okay. But yes, got it. So let's see. So say yes, Juliet. Clark. Now delete an Instagram handle. Something about say I don't say. Oh, yes, Juliet. Got it. Cool. Okay. I would follow you too. Whatever. She was supposed to come home over the morning hours, tipped her through the living room. She would fall asleep next to anime pink clouds. July 14th, 2019, which I believe is when it happened. And an indirect quote from the Rolling Stones article titled Short Life and Viral Death of Bianca Devins. Was supposed to go like this: in the early morning hours, Bianca was to arrive home, tipped up through the living room, come to bed in a tiny room she shared with her sister, and fall asleep next to the patches of pink clouds and anime-inspired artwork she painted on her wall. Got it. Learning little bits of information. 6:03 a.m. Cat eyes, dark hair, black top, throat cut, face splattered with blood. I assume, I don't remember where they were. I don't know if it was supposed to be a concert or something, or they were just hanging out. I feel like there's something about drugs, but I can't remember. Hopefully this tells me. In the quotation description of Bianca's body from the uploaded picture taken on Rolling Stones article. Blah, blah, blah. Instead, here's how it went. 6:30 a message was posted to the Discord. Yeah, sorry fuckers, blah blah blah. The message read along with a photo of a dark-haired young woman with winged eyeliner and a black tank top, her throat brutally cut and her face splattered with blood. Yeah, I'm really glad you cannot find those pictures, because I do not feel like I could stomach that. Not that I've tried, but I'm just assuming that they've all been scrubbed from the internet. I imagine if you go somewhere in the dark web, you could find it, but I'm just really gonna hope that you can't find pictures of it. This is a reference to a troll who assumed the name of Bianca's Discord name at the time. The My Neck Hurts. Bianca. Bianca, Bia. Yeah, and proceeded to post a picture of her body along with the line "Damn, my neck hurts," and the picture and the annotations have blacked out, thankfully, because again, I don't think I want to see that. Just like, here comes Hell's Redemption, right? Yeah. We've already seen that. So this is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, again, just slowly the life draining out of your neck, like. Hopefully a feeling that no one has to ever feel or go through, myself included. This is another line quoted by Brandon on a Snapchat. It is actually a quote taken from the movie Fight Club. Oh, still haven't seen Fight Club. Good to know. When I see that, whenever I watch that movie, I'll be like, oh, that line. And the I'm sorry, another reference to two Snapchat stories sent by Brandon, both saying, I'm sorry, Bianca. I do remember that one. The first one partially showcases her bloodied body in the car. The second one shows Brandon's hand covered with Bianca's blood, with Bianca under a green tarp. I do remember the tarp. On the ground outside with her shoes and handbag next to her. Okay, is there anything about the damn my neck hurts? Yeah, that's back to that. Yep, okay, same thing. BEEGTFO. I know what the GTFO stands for, and ESC, what does it stand for? Reference to her various social media handles. Okay. BEEGTFO is Instagram, SC is Instagram, and Oxycontin content Instagram. Okay. Switchblades, Tumblr, Oxy 4chan. Yeah, you fucking around 4chan. 17 girl, come on, you crazy. Hello Kitty girl next door. Yeah. A new body shot 150 in a screenshot. Not known if her or not. She was listing prices for nudes of herself and another user named Polis. One of them listed nude body shot $150 set. Screenshot can be found in the video. The point linked. I'm good. So good. So yeah, apparently not confirmed. Oops, excuse me. If that actually happened or not. Again, underage. Really hope not, but I mean, you never know. Kids be crazy these days, and just feel like this is what I should do and stuff. And like, have respect for yourself, people. Come on. All right. Money or Oxy again. Yeah, social media and whatnot. Oxy. I don't know if I don't know if she did drugs or not. I feel like there's some reference to like she only hung out with Brandon or something for drug access to drugs, but I don't remember if that's correct or not or whatnot, but whatever. So I think that's it. Maybe 6. You were nothing. I assume again. Discord conversation between Bianca, who is purported to be Brandon from years ago, but is unclear the amount of misinformation in the case. However, this conversation is Bianca is the one being quoted. Oh, so I guess the I would if I'm reading this correctly, it sounds like it was Bianca it was telling someone here these Shukun. Bianca, in theory, if it is Bianca going the name Xanax is what the annotation says. Whatever that is, it apparently says you were nothing. I was cheating on you anyways. I got replacing the fucking second and I used you. Whew. I hope not. I hope that wasn't Bianca because god damn, that's brutal. All right, so that's all the lyrics to digest there. A lot of it I didn't know. There was a lot of more intricacies and stuff that I probably would have only learned through going through case files and stuff like that. Through the case files and whatnot, watching a video and stuff like that. But some of it I do remember from the different Discord messages and Instagram posts or tweets or whatever it was. What is it here? Again. Yes, that one was Discord. Snapchat. There we go, Snapchat. One of the many social media things I don't use. I always forget about Snapchat because the teens love it, but like, I don't know. The filters are cool and all, but I just kind of prefer just, Messenger. But whatever. Just standard iMessage. Like keep it simple. Anyways, so yeah, okay, so we're gonna go back through this video. I don't think we're gonna go over a lot of it necessarily. We'll see how much of it I feel like I don't know what that sound was. I need to go over, investigate and whatnot, but we'll see. Bring it on back down here. Let's get a taste of this again. Okay. Very interesting sounds. Right at the gate, just kind of has this. I mean, I think because a lot of the video makes me think about anime, but just really gives me, not necessarily anime vibes, but just kind of that. Yeah, I don't know really how to describe it, but it just has this kind of very interesting sound to it. It is kind of interesting that dun 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 kind of like echoing like vocal sound or whatever it was is like rapidly bouncing back and forth between both ears. That's pretty cool panning. I'll say that's pretty interesting there. Very interesting sounds and way to set this up. God, yeah. It's like, yeah, I can see it. It's like it's so different. Like, definitely done differently, and it's been a couple years since she recorded the Columbine one, but like, yeah, no, with the eyebrows and the face, like, yeah, no. I could definitely see that. I was like watching this, like, she looks so fucking familiar, and it still has the nose ring in there as well. Very interesting. Wow, it's fascinating. Yeah, I get that the filter is probably supposed to play off of the original quote from the song itself. Fuck, sorry. It kind of sounds maybe similar to the vocalist in the song, but also kind of the warped, dark, evil, fucked up description that Brandon probably said it in, or whatever the case was, or just to paint the picture or whatnot. Like, cool, I can appreciate that. It is so warbly, it is so distorted, it is so thick. I can't really make out much of a tone or lyrics at all. I feel like it's a little way too overdone. I can appreciate the direction that they were going with it, but like it's a little thick for me. It's a little too thick, a little too just for me, And the like I liked the very interesting pulsed rhythm that they did for the last one. Roger was the last one we did. And this one I felt like they tried to copy that and imitate that, but it's very pulse and stuttery. Do 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 do. It's just it's kind of cool, but at the same time, like I don't know, just maybe it's just because it's with the filter. Maybe it's because we like relatively just heard it in the last song. It's just like it's aight. I'm not saying like but I'm not like, ooh, okay, I'm cooking. You know, it's just aight, dog. It's just real aight, you know. It's light, it's soft.
It's redemption, but may you never forget me. Sorry, fuckers, you're gonna have to find somebody else to orbit.
That filter just doesn't do anything for me, man. That filter just doesn't really do anything for me. It's just like, it's okay. Also, I think that's the same kind of lip bite thing she did in the other Columbine video when she's at the locker and just because does that before she sees her boyfriend with the other chick. I mean, I did watch that video game recently, but I mean, it's one of the greatest videos Scene's ever made. I've seen it quite a few times, so but I'm pretty sure that's the same exact like lip bite she did. Very interesting. Anyways, like, yeah, just not taking that filter, not feeling it.
I follow you. Follow the crowd.
Okay, so now we're to her kind of very hoarse, whispery voice and whatnot, which, you know, hurts sometimes. Digging it, still not against it. And of course, I like the bending and the pitch shifting and the notes and the beat and everything. You know, it adds that kind of creepy, something's wrong, something's fucked up atmosphere to it. Digging that, cool. It's just something about those two combined that's just like, it's like we opened with that filter, which just automatically got me like meh, and then I don't know, just the dun 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 dun. It's like some. I mean, obviously that's extremely exaggerated. It's not really that bad, but that's just kind of the vibe it's giving me. It's just kind of like, you know, it's just kind of, again, it's not like shit, but it's just like you know what I mean? Like, it's a meh for me, dog. It's a meh for me. Anyways, let's like keep cooking.
Yes, I will follow you.
No, it's okay.
Follow you
Excuse me? Thank you.
everywhere. I wanted more. You caused me pain.
It's alright. It's alright.
My obsession for you is driving me insane. All I wanted was.
Okay, right there is pretty strong. Right there is a pretty strong moment. It feels like it's drawing on a little bit long for me, but like also like, you know, it kind of some of the notes and the melody pattern and interval pattern and whatnot like started cooking a little bit. Yeah. And that dum dum dum, like those hits that just kind of kick in there, like give you a minor kick. Like we're not kicking into something crazy yet, but just give like a little kick or something. Like, oh, okay, we cooking. Okay, we cooking now. All right, you know, had to give them some time to cook. You know, but you know, not bad. We'll see what they follow it up with.
Me insane. All I wanted was
Extra sounds there.
to be close to you.
Voice
Say
change
yes, Juliet.
comes back.
I will follow you too.
She was supposed to come
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Second half of that. Okay. I'm feeling that. And we got the cat eyes, I think, going on here. Okay. Um. I don't know if those cat eyes, or just eyes in general, but kind of give me like cat like shape. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Second half of that was all right. However, yeah, we're cooking in here for 1 minute here, and I mean this is. I think this is I don't remember. I think it's the "Damn My Neck Hurts," which is the chorus, right? Man, we're still really far away from that. We're a minute in this bitch. I feel like after that build up there, we're supposed to move somewhere. It feels like we're moving back a step. Hold on, let it push into that again. Let me see.
So say yes, yes, Juliet.
I feel like we're supposed to drop after
I will
this
follow you
this
to
verse here.
She was supposed to come home early morning hours.
Move back.
Tiptoe through the living room. She would fall asleep next to anime and pink clouds. July 14th, 2019.
6 a.m. Paradise dark hair, black top throat cut.
There's so much build in this song. There's so much build in this song, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Cause like if it's building, and then it drops, and when it drops. Like that could be one hell of a crazy setup for a song. That could be sick. I don't feel like it dropped for how much build up I'm getting here. You know what I'm saying? Like for how much build up we pushing up in this bitch. I don't remember dropping that hard, but like I would follow you too. You think it's gonna drop there? Doesn't drop. Instead, it gets softer. Actually, goes down. Kind of decreases in energy a little bit, but then it starts building and building again. And like, oh shit, we're getting up there. And then 603, it like kind of goes into that suspense mode again. It's like, oh, okay, we're still building. We're still almost halfway through the song. We're still building. It's just kind of weird. Do not get me wrong. Whoever did this animation and all this, sick, like really cool, absolutely amazing. Ain't gonna hold that down whatsoever. The direction of this animation and stuff, whoever was directing and whatnot, whoever was building the story and whatnot, probably should have pushed it in a specific direction to where it wasn't just animation really kind of for the sake of animation with a little bit of the story mixed in here and there, like a tiny bit of the story here and there, but still can't like this everything that's happening here. Very trippy, very fucking gorgeous though, like really fucking cool. Love the colors, love everything that's happening here. Whoever did the animation, fantastic fucking job. Ain't gonna hold that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna not give you props here. Amazing job. So we're building. We are building.
Paradise dark hair, black top throat cut, face splattered with blood. My neck hurts.
Well, the drop for "My neck hurts" it felt a little silly there. I ain't gonna lie, when we got to the dum dum dum, that thick fucking bass, I was like, oh, okay. But then I don't think it really dropped in an epic sort of way. But this specific build here, we're on the 1, 2, 3, 4th round of building. We're our fourth time building for the fourth time, building again and again this time. Uh, uh, it's this is pretty sick. I like what I'm hearing, and my neck hurts. Looks like it's being strangled a little bit. Okay, cool. It's something. That's a little something, something.
Here comes hell, it's redemption time. May you never forget me. Sorry, fuckers, you gotta have to find somebody else to orbit. Here comes hell, it's redemption time. May you never forget me. This is your life and it's ending 1 minute at a time. I'm sorry. My neck hurts. My neck hurts.
Like there was a decent drop. Okay, I'll give you that. There was a decent drop. The build at least had a payoff. I'm gonna be honest. It had a payoff, sure. The flow, the notes of the Here Comes Hell's Redemption, that whole section, both times, tasty. Some good stuff there. Some very, very good stuff there. I like the note on the dam, but that mixed with the space, with the dun 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 for my neck hurts, it doesn't feel like that. Like with how much building there was, it feels like this chorus should be just heavy punches, just like oh fuck. These lyrics, all the video, it's going crazy here. Like how much it was building, like and the first half of the chorus with the fast demo, dun 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 dun. It feels like when we get to this part, it should be like something. I don't know. To me, it should be like heavier. It should go in a little bit different, maybe different direction. It should just be like punchy. It should just have some like oomph to it. And my neck hurts. My neck hurts. That to me is not it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do agree with that comment. That is a crazy fucking line, especially for what happened to Bianca, but also the fact that someone pretended to be Bianca, posted her dead picture, and then put that on there. That's crazy. So like that definitely a strong fucking lyric, but like if you could have had exactly the way it was, but like either when she says my neck hurts or the second time on the repeat of my neck hurts, have a little bit of like scream in there, like that's a punch. That would have been like, oh, I feel that line and whatnot. Instead, this is just kind of like a little pop, like, oh, okay, we're having fun, It just doesn't. It's like for the build, it should have gone to a 10, and I feel like I got like a 7.5, maybe squeaking an 8, but I needed like at least a 9.5, and just like it gave me a little light touch. Give me a little light touch. It's just not very impressive, and we just spent almost 2 minutes building up for this moment, and it didn't deliver for me personally. So it feels like a bit of a letdown. Anyway. I do like again, this feels a little light, especially since I didn't feel like I got like fully satisfied from the chorus. Didn't like usually their choruses are just so strong. No matter what their verses are like, their choruses are just like the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop, the cherry on top. And this one just felt pretty fucking light. So like coming back down to this is just like I don't feel like we peaked to kind of come back down to do it again. So it feels like we're back down here. But I will say the moving back and forth between the singing and the spoken word being quieter in the back kind of has a little bit of a sass to it, like nude body shot 150, you know, like that contrast within those lines, fucking cool. I will say that's nice. I really do like that. I think that's pretty cool.
Short skirts and Converse, grew up on the internet, Virgo, Venus, Tina. Darkness.
She was supposed to come home early morning hours, tiptoe through the living room. She would fall asleep next to anime and pink clouds. July 14th, 2019.
6 or 3 a.m.
You are nothing.
Paradise Day.
So the whole tied down thing, I don't remember if she was tied down or not. So I mean maybe she was, and that is very artistically done. I do not remember. But the fact that there's this little person or people, potentially the people she hurt or whatever, or who felt like they were hurt by her, in reality, probably wasn't actually a big deal. It's just something you're supposed to like, you know, get over. It's just like, okay, well, they're not interested, I'm moving on. But you know, they took it personally or whatever, because like she was holding up 3 people at one point. But I assume the little person crawling on her is like Brandon and whatnot. This could also be an anime like Attack on Titan thing, like she's a massive Titan compared to these little people crawling over her, like tying her down and whatnot. And like they could show that like maybe she was a bigger, better person compared to these little nothings or whatever. The symbolism, sure, really, really fucking cool. I just think like, I don't know, obviously you wanna be respectful to the family, because it's a good chance someone's gonna bring this up and they're gonna see it. And you know, they already had to see accurate depictions of their daughter's dead body multiple times. No reason to put more salt in that wound. I get that. I respect that. Understood. It's just like, it's animated. So like you really could have gone super dark and fucked up, and like it would have been totally acceptable because it's not happening to a real person. It's not like a horror movie or whatnot. Though that being said, I'm not saying that that's where they should have gone, but from what they did, just a happy medium, like some compromise in the middle, probably would have been pretty cool. But I mean, the symbolism being tied down, a giant bigger than all being tied down by the repressed little, or those who felt like they were repressed, and like the imagery of like being choked because the neck hurts, you know, it gotta show something, but like nothing graphic. It's just like it's okay, but it's just so mid, you know what I mean? It's just so like, you know. But again, the animation's really cool. I'm assuming the green coloring tied down like dad, you know, with the green tarp or something over her. I'm sure that there's some connection to there. Again, the animation going sick, going heavy in it, really cool. But just very much from where they have come from. The last video that this girl was in, who literally had the blood that she accidentally trailed through on her fucking face and hands, let down. Because like, again, you want to be respectful of the parents and whatnot and stuff, but the parents of the people from Columbine still exist, and they literally had to watch people get gunned down in that video, if they ever saw that video. It's like, again, Skynd herself, with the help of father, with the correct American phrase, American euphemism, or idiom, there it is. of turning a blind eye. She said herself, I don't want to turn a blind eye to this stuff. But it really feels like at some point she's like, never mind, I'm going to turn a blind eye to everything. She just decided to go clean across the board. I don't know if that was her decision personally, if there's a collab between her and father, or what happened. Or, you know, someone, like maybe someone from the Columbine video was like, you took it too far, fuck you, and got really upset. And there's like, oh, I guess we'll back off or something. I don't know what happened, but mid, very mid. Let's let it keep going.
I was cheating on you.
Like top fruit,
I can't replace you in a fucking
fish
second.
splattered with
I kind of like the yelling thought because, you know, kind of like a angry conversation and whatnot, whether it happened actually between Bianca and someone else, or if it was just some random person's chat. I'm sure either way it was kind of aggressive and angry and whatnot. But also the good contrast between the two sounds, really cool. The notes, the sounds, and everything, the effects, decent, not bad.
I used you.
I mean, I do kind of like the repeat of these lines and whatnot, and they were using this one to kind of build into the chorus, and it's a different way it's a different iteration of the chorus with the same lyrics, same notes, but like a different duration and different setup for it, which is really cool. I do like the change of the switch of the contrast and everything. But this specific rhythm from like the beginning, when it's slowed down, it's not that faster tempo. It just feels really like when you have like maybe back in the day with the cassettes, or maybe a CD or something, when it has that kind of feels like it's skipping, like dun, 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 dun. It just, when it's slowed down, it's really staggery, it's really stuttery, it's really to me it's just not like, it's just like, oh, dun, dun, yeah, let's fucking go, you know. It's just kind of like it's okay. I don't know, I could just be really picky today, don't know, but like for me, just first listen, really not doing it. It feels like it's trying a little too hard, but I don't know. The bass in this is fucking crushing it though. I love the bass. Again, with say contrast, jumping back and forth, I do like the switching back and forth between the two versions of this bridge and chorus kind of being combined together and jumping back and forth between the different ways that it was sung for the different sections. Cool effect. I like that. Very cool effect. All right, let's let it finish out here.
Yes, Julia. On social media. Some people save the image and continue to post it.
I mean, you know, that's kind of cool. I did notice that the first time as well. So that's very interesting. And of course, you know, this effect and whatnot. Of course, I've seen it, Chris Watts. So, you know, it was kind of light then. It was a cool symbolism. It was kind of light then too. It's kind of light now. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just aight. It's just aight. And blood. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, it's interesting because I'm not the only one who sees it. because I have seen comments, and it's like you're not gonna find it on Skyn's videos, but if you do look up comments for other people's reactions, some that I've seen and whatnot, there does definitely seem to be a handful, quite a handful of people that just like agreeing with anyone who's just like, this video's not really doing it for me. And I've had people agree with me in my comments, especially recently. And I've seen people agree with other people, as well as my own comments and other people's videos that they've commented and agreed with me on those as well. It's just I wish we had a statement of why. You know what I mean? Because like, if they really at least release something that said like, hey, after we did a few of these videos, like we got contacted by like parents of either the person in the case or you know, of like the certain tragic events and whatnot, or parents or family members, just like, hey, you know, like that would traumatize me to have to see that again. And it was like I was reliving it, like that's really not cool or okay or whatnot. And they were just like, hey, we don't want to hurt nobody, like sorry guys, we're gonna have to tone it down a little bit going forward or something like that. It's just some kind of statement to explain like why these videos have been just so unbelievably mid or lower tier. It just would have been really, would be nice. The last song was still pretty good. I still really liked elements of it. This song, I mean, I'll have to listen to it a little bit more on like Spotify or something before I come to an official opinion on it. But at the current state, my best guess, because usually my opinions don't always change that much. It has occasionally, but that's only been twice ish, 2 to 3 times. And 2 of those times I could think of, both with When Demons Come Alive, if you watch that reaction video, and from Halcyon, as with Lauren Babick, and Death of Peace of Mind by Bad Omens. Like when I listened to the video, it was just like something weird about this. The mixing's all off. It's just like, I don't know what's going on here. It's like I'm not really digging this. But then later I'm just like, what the fuck was I thinking? This is amazing. Well, then I realized with the mixing on Spotify for those songs, you can go check this, watch the video, listen to it on Spotify. Trust me. Trust, faith. The mixing is like so different. Like all the issues of the energy missing and all this stuff that I had in those wasn't there in the Spotify version. I was just like, what the fuck was I thinking? These are amazing. Like, what the shit? But then whenever I go back and watch the video, or watch someone do a reaction to the video, it's like, oh, there it is again. Like something about the music video is just the mixing in the music video, and just completely destroys the energy levels, and it's just like it's hard to hear certain parts. It's just blah. You know what I mean? But then you listen to Spotify, it's like, oh, this is good. You know, that happens occasionally. So there is a chance that I start listening to this and like, you know what, it's actually all right, because that did happen with Armine. I did kind of come around on Armine, but at the current moment, first time listening as it stands, my best guess is that this is either, and it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just, you know, from the hierarchy, the pantheon of Skynd songs, one has to be in the bottom. This would either be the worst Skynd song I've ever heard, or at least the lowest on the list of Skynd songs I've ever heard, or it might beat out Armine, and that's it. So video, animation, sick. What happens in the video, cool symbolism, but nothing actually happens. So video, very mid tier. Song, even lower, low tier. Like, not great. Like the last song kind of ended a little soft, but like everything else, once I got over the voice for the verses, really fucking good. Super good chorus. Bumping. Just kind of ends a little soft. But this one just not feeling it. It feels like the music's starting to suffer now. It feels like maybe, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna call it here. Like, they have one chance with Heaven's Gate to change my mind, to change my opinion, and if they don't, probably not doing reactions anymore. Gonna be honest. I'll still listen to their songs when they release them, but probably not doing reactions anymore. Gonna be completely honest with you. They got one more shot, but honestly, like Skind's falling off in my opinion. I'm calling it right here. Maybe unpopular opinion. You know, sorry if you don't feel that way, but honestly, I think they've fallen off. Like, I think they had their awesome moment in the sun when they were coming out with the first 2 chapters. And in chapter 3, they were just fucking crushing music and videos. Couldn't lose. And now I think they just ran out of steam. I think they just fallen off hard, personally. Like, I don't even get excited when a Skynd video comes out anymore. The only group I've ever just been like, oh, new song drop, I gotta fucking get on that. And now I'm just like, I don't even care. It doesn't even, like, I actually think I'm probably going to, maybe, yeah, I'm probably gonna unring that bell. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The only group I've ever rung a bell on, or ever pushed that bell button, I think I'm gonna take it off. Like, I mean, honestly, I'm not fucking around here. I think they've fallen off pretty hard. Like, this is, they got one more song to change my mind. Otherwise, I'm done with reactions, which I mean, I don't think they give a fuck. But yeah, done with reactions, done with everything. Like, hopefully they really fucking bring into Heaven's Gate, because otherwise it's like, I'll just listen to it eventually in my spare time. So I'll see you guys. That's gonna do it here for Bianca Devins. Very tragic tale. Super heartfelt for what everyone in that family, including especially Bianca, had to go through. That's absolutely horrible, and it's really shitty that scumbag pieces of shit human beings like that exist and whatnot. And I feel for you, I really do. But I don't think Skynd did a great job immortalizing you here. Even though they did some really cool animation, I really don't feel like they did a great job. And it is what it is. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Yeah, let me. Am I truly tripping? And if I am, like, give me specific examples of what's like really popping in this song for you. Like if you're just like nah this part though it's crushing. What do you mean you don't hear it? I'll give it another look through, and I'll let you know what I think. We can keep it civil. But like, I don't know. Am I tripping? Because I really don't feel like I'm tripping, man. I really don't feel like I'm tripping, because like I want these songs to take me back and to be fucking sick, but they just haven't been, you know. Not me. So I don't know. Anyways, thank you for joining me. See y'all next time. Skynd. Appreciate the music all the same. It's a good attempt. Good attempt.